All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's jump into it, guys. Let's see where this takes us.
The roommate. Police interviewed Robinson's roommate, a biological male who was involved in a romantic relationship with Robinson. The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police.
Okay.
On September 10th, 2025, the roommate received a text message from Robinson which said, "Drop what you're doing. Look under my keyboard." The roommate looked under the keyboard and found a note that stated, quote, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Police found a photograph of this note. The following text exchange, then took place. After reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" Robinson, "I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you."
Wow, dude. Listen, okay, hear me out for a second. Generally, when I see people being brought in as like accomplices, I'm like, yeah, but how did they know that they were actually going to do it? Because again, a lot of people just say things and never mean things, and they never will do things, right? But in this instance, when they were talking about, I need to go get this is going to happen, I have the opportunity to do this, so I'm going to take it. I think these are the times where you need to kind of escalate whatever you're doing, right? Or whoever you're speaking to, you need to escalate the situation to something a little bit higher. That type of direct affirmation pretty much dictates that they are absolutely willing to kind of go the distance in their overall claim here, guys.
Roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? Robinson, I am. I'm sorry. Roommate, I thought they caught the person. Robinson, no, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after. But most of that side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence.
I guess that basically confirms what the left has basically been trying to lie about. Let's just say this here. It was pretty obvious that the person who did this the entirety of the time was like a super left-leaning, like zealot almost, like zealot level liberal, right? It was pretty obvious here. Generally, the people who absolutely have disdain for someone utilizing their freedom of speech are going to be people on that side of the spectrum. They came out large scale all over social media, basically saying, none of this is true. Don't believe your lying eyes, right? Why would, right? I mean, listen, they were just they were celebrating with firearms. That's what a couple of people had said here, guys, right? This was absolutely absurd, and I'm definitely glad the information is finally coming out. It kind of stops the naysayers. Also, day one, they basically put out something about the pro-trans messaging, and then there were a good amount of people kind of in my comments on Discord, et cetera, that are basically saying that's false information, misinformation, he wasn't gay, and all these other things. But it's just like, bro, yes, he was. Right. And that most likely, unfortunately, was the reason for his disdain for what Charlie Kirk says. Right. Because Charlie Kirk, for the most part, would never, for the most part, adhere to, left leaning conversations kind of on the topic. So if you are in that community, you hear this person talking and he has a gigantic fan base and you feel as if he's galvanizing his base off of, disrespect for the most part to your community. Right, then your response is, I'm going to do something absolutely crazy, right? Because freedom of speech, the Constitution. That's basically the vibe I get from this entire scenario here. It's absolutely disgusting, guys.
Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. Roommate, How long have you been planning this? Robinson, a bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson again, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. IDEK, if it's had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man? Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The F in messages are mostly a big meme. If I see
Big
notice bulge UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke all right. I'm gonna have to leave it. That really effing sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gun does just fine, IDK. I think that was a $2K dollar scope. Wink, wink. Robinson.
Guys, are we even still confused if this is the guy or not? I mean, we can't be, right? Like the left has gotten really quiet today. I've noticed that here, guys, right? A good amount of the videos that you guys sent me are all coming from, for the most part, right-leaning publications. Nothing really is coming from the left. I would definitely love to know their overall thought process. How are they dealing with this? Are they crumbling because they said the whole time that it was the other side? Let's go ahead and blame the other side of the scenario when it was guys, it was their ideology that created this overall level of like disdain and hatred in the community. You understand this here? When you demonize an entire group of people, then you have a lot of these absolute crazies, okay? The craziest of the mentally insane, challenged individuals that you could find. I'm not sure that they're specifically heavily on the right now in 2025. I'm going to be honest here. There are a lot of issues over there, guys. There are a lot of issues. So I definitely think that they have fostered this environment that we are currently in here, guys. They have created this nonsense for us.
Robinson again, delete this exchange. Again, Robinson, my dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds released a photo of the rifle, and it is very unique. He's calling me, RN, not answering. Robinson, since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. Robinson, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about, love. That came from Robinson. Roommate, I'm much more worried about you. Robinson, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
Hey, Sean Hannity.
And that's the reason why he got hit with so many charges. Okay. See, because first I watched him in court acting, like nothing happened type of thing. His body language is odd, right? I'm not sure he expected to have any type of accountability, which is basically indicative of kind of what that party is currently kind of pushing, accountability, right? It's feelings. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do as long as it hurts my feelings. Nah, that's a little wild, guys. All right. So if you haven't seen that, guys, I just posted it, so check it out with me, guys. Right. But we're here, guys. We're definitely gonna follow the story. I did not know any of this. Like, and as the story is progressing, it's getting even crazier. But it makes all the sense in the world why so many charges were levied upon him now. Right, he's definitely telling the roommate, don't talk to police. All right, don't do it. Delete our messages. Do all these things to basically hide the fact that I just told you all of this through text. All right. Okay, listen, guys, we're gonna follow it. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. And in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.